airlines. Busy airports. Lots of planes fly to different places around the world. These planes are getting ready to fly. A closer look. This plane is a jumbo jet. It can carry over 400 passengers. The plane is made of strong, light metal. The shape of the wings and the tail help the plane to fly. Jumbo jets have 4 powerful engines which make the plane fly. The captain sits in the cockpit at the front of the plane. In the cabin, there are about 60 rows of seats for passengers. Jumbo jets are the largest passenger planes. Even larger planes carry things such as food or mail. At the airport. Airports are very busy places. Lots of people help to get every plane ready to fly. Passengers wait inside the terminal building. A ground crew helps get the plane ready. Planes take off and land on the runway. Planes park close to the terminal in a place called the apron. Checking in. Passengers leave their luggage at a check-in desk in the departure hall. They show their ticket. A tag with a code is put on their luggage. The code tells the computer which plane each passenger is on. Luggage moves along a track and is put into large containers. Animals travel in their own containers. At check-in, they are given their own tags. Some animals travel to zoos or parks by plane. Can you see the elephant's trunk? Some airlines let you stow your pet under your seat on the plane. Security checks. Passengers are checked to make sure they do not take anything dangerous on the plane. Passengers show their passport or identification card. They walk through a security gate. If they are carrying anything made of metal, an alarm goes off. Everything passengers carry must go through an X-ray machine. The shape of things in each bag show on a screen. Can you see the keys and the paper clips in this case? Passengers then wait in a departure lounge until their plane is ready. Getting ready. The plane is filled with fuel, which is stored in the wings of the plane. This is a fuel truck. There are tanks of fuel under the runway. A truck pumps the fuel into the plane. Plane fuel is either clear or pink. The captain checks the weather and plans the route. A computer helps him work out how much fuel is needed. The engines are checked to make sure they work properly and that the plane is safe to fly. Loading the plane. Luggage, food, and drink are loaded onto the plane. A truck lifts a trailer full of ready-made meals up to the plane. The food is wheeled onto the plane. It is taken to kitchens, called galleys. Sometimes a few cars travel with the luggage. A truck lifts containers of luggage up to the plane. The containers are stored in a large area under the cabin. Waiting to fly. After passengers have boarded the plane, the captain waits his turn to take off. Air traffic controllers watch the planes from their tower. At busy airports, a plane takes off or lands every 90 seconds. A controller can see the planes near the airport on screens. She contacts the captain when it is safe to move the plane. The captain and co-pilot use computers and controls to help them fly the plane. Taking off. The captain moves the plane to the runway and gets ready for takeoff. The captain pushes the levers. The plane moves very fast. He pulls the control column. The plane lifts off the ground. A plane travels down the runway faster than a racing car. The wheels fold up under the plane. The tops of the wings are curved. Air moves very fast over them. The air moves so fast that the plane is sucked upward. Above the clouds, the plane flies higher and higher. On the flight, the captain uses a computer called the autopilot to fly instead of him. He presses some buttons to switch on the autopilot. Either the captain or the co-pilot must stay in the cockpit. The air above the clouds is 6 times colder than inside a freezer. Above the clouds, the flight is less bumpy. Changing direction. Air traffic controllers tell the captain if the plane needs to change direction. Parts of the wings and the tail move to make the plane turn in the air. A jumbo jet is as heavy as 100 elephants, but it can fly like a bird. The captain keeps in touch with different air traffic controllers along the route. If there is a storm ahead, they tell him to change direction. Planes can fly through storms, but the flight is bumpy. Landing. Near the airport where the plane is going to land, air traffic controllers contact the captain. The plane flies lower and flaps under the wings move to help the plane fly slower. The wheels come down with a clunk. Air traffic controller tells the captain when to land. At busy airports, planes fly around and around before they can land. The plane flies close to the runway and lands. The captain puts on the brakes to slow the plane down, then steers it to the apron. Another flight. The ground crew guides the plane to the terminal with bright discs, cones, or sticks. In less than 1 hour, the plane needs to be ready for another flight. Passengers collect their luggage from the terminal. The plane is cleaned and refueled. New luggage is loaded. Another captain and co-pilot get ready for the next flight. When the plane stops, blocks are put under in front of the wheels. They stop the plane from rolling. Other planes. Planes come in lots of different shapes and sizes. Stealth fighter planes have a triangle-shaped body and 2 pointed tail fins. The Airbus 380 is one of the largest and passenger planes. This jetliner is much smaller than a jumbo. It only has 2 engines and only carries 10 passengers. Seaplanes take off and land on the sea. They use calm water for a runway. They land on floats instead of wheels.